Hey, what is up you guys, you Pixels here, and welcome to another speed build video here on the channel. So today we are working on a giant shopping center. It has, how many shops? I think 5 shops? Trying to count in my head. I think it is 5 shops, or like 5 different yeah, I think it's 5 shops. I'm not sure. My mind is going blank. But yes, this is a pretty big shopping center with 5 shops, I believe. It has a gym, a library, a music store, it has a daycare, it has a spa center, it has a bubble tea place, it has an arcade, it has a plant shop, and I think that's it. So that would be 8 shops, right? Or like 8 different locations in this one giant shopping center. But yeah, this was really fun to work on, even though it took me a lot longer than I thought it would take me. I honestly thought that I was going to work on this for maybe 2 or 3 days and I would be done. But things happen in real life, so this video kept getting delayed because I wouldn't work on it back to back to back. Like I would work on it for like 3 hours and then I would take like 2 days break because I had to do something else, and then I would return to the build and work on it for another 2 or 3 hours. So this build took me a lot longer than regular builds because I didn't do it all in one sitting, because I usually feel like my suburban home builds, or anytime I build a regular house in The Sims 4, I sometimes do it either in one sitting or I finish it in 2 days. But this build took me about a week to complete, and it kept getting delayed because the editing took a little bit longer than I thought because I had to cut out a couple of things, and this video just it took a while to come out. It took a while to come out. It was supposed to be released 2 weeks ago, and it was just delayed and delayed and delayed. But I really like this build. I really love how this turned out. I I really like it, so I hope you guys like it too. Because, I've mentioned this before, I really don't care about numbers on YouTube. I really don't care if one of my videos get 10 views or 20 views or 30 views. I just do this for fun. But when you work on something for so long and you work hard on something, you kind of want it to do well, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. Anyways, right now we are currently working on the library, and I absolutely love how this library turned out. My goal when working on this shopping center is I wanted each individual shop to feel different from one another, so they all have different styles, different color schemes. I just wanted them to all feel distinct from one another. So this library is very, yellow and brown and black. It's very industrial. I kind of went for an industrial vibe for this library, and I really like how it turned out. I love all the pops of yellows because I feel like if it wasn't for the yellows, this library would be pretty dark. But I, added those yellow chairs or those yellow wall decorations. I think the yellow definitely helped out this build. Now, as you saw in the beginning when I started working on the library, I was going to go for a green color scheme, but for some reason I couldn't find chairs that I really liked that were the same green as the counters, so I just switched everything to yellow, but I think that worked out at the end. Oh, and by the way, this is another one of those speed builds where I had to speed up the video more than usual. I had to do this a few weeks ago when I worked on my giant modern apartment building build. I had to do it again for this one because this build was pretty big, and if I would have put it at the normal speed in which I put it at, which I think is 8 times speed, this video would have been 40 minutes long. So I had to speed it up a little bit more, and I was able to cut it down to 11 minutes. So if things are going by too quickly, I am sorry. It's just this video would have been way too long, and I cannot sit here for 40 minutes and be entertaining. I don't think I could do that. But anyways, now we are working on the gym. Now, I kind of wanted this gym to feel kind of I don't want to say luxurious because I feel like when you think of luxury, you think of like high end items and like maybe gold and silver or something like that. I just wanted this gym to feel very modern and very expensive, if that makes sense. Like, I would imagine that you would need a membership to get into this gym. So I kind of wanted it to look really nice, really high end. You would probably need a good membership to get in here. That's kind of like the vibe that I was trying to go for. And I also wanted to use a lot of grays, a lot of navy blues, blacks, whites. That's kind of like what I went for. And I really like how this turned out. But yeah, that's kind of like the vibe that I was trying to go for. I wanted that gym to feel a little bit high end. I don't know if that's the correct you know, term, I guess. I just wanted to feel a little bit expensive. But anyways, here we are working on the little daycare center. Yeah, I guess if you're shopping, you could drop your kids off here, let them play with the toys, and then do your shopping, and then, after a few minutes, you could come and pick them up. That was kind of like the idea for this little play area. You could go do your shopping, maybe go hit the gym or go hit the library while your kids have fun, I guess. And my goal with this place was to try to make it feel very inviting for kids. So there's a lot of toys, a lot of wall decals. I used a lot of bright colors like the blue walls with the red and yellow, that patterned floor. I just wanted it to feel like an actual playpen, I guess. I did want to add more toys, but I was worried that if I cluttered the place too much, maybe the game, like The Sims, would struggle, I guess, to like play because there wasn't enough space. I don't know. I was going to add more toys, but I decided against that. Anyways, upstairs from the kids' play area, I decided to add a little bubble tea place, and I think it's so cute. I love, 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 love how this turned out. All of the bright colors, the pinks, the purples, the blues. I think this turned out so pretty, and I kind of want to build a standalone bubble tea place with this color scheme and this vibe. I just love how this turned out. I love it so much. Now, oh, something I completely forgot to mention. This build is categorized as a one of those centers. What is it called? Those like giant centers where people could go and do whatever they want. So when you load into this lot, there isn't anyone at the bubble tea counter, to get your order. So you kind of have to hire a vendor to show up, which is 100 simoleons. So that's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's completely fine. I think it's fine. I mean, it's a little bit annoying, but what can we do, right? And now I think we begin working on the spa. Now, I don't know if the spa is technically usable. I haven't play tested that part yet, but I did want to add a spa here because I thought it would just make sense. And I absolutely love how this turned out as well. It feels very cozy. I decided to light the place up with candles and soft light, and I think it definitely feels very cozy, very spa-like, and I absolutely love how it turned out. I really like how this build turned out, okay, guys? Also, part of me feels like it would be super, super cool if we could get an update that lets us place multiple different businesses on one lot, kind of utilizing the Sims 4 for rent pack. You know how you could build multiple apartments on one lot? It would be kind of cool to do that with businesses because it would work great with this lot. But the only annoying part is I think, you would have to like wait in a loading screen between shops, and if you're just trying to go from a gym to a library in the same lot and you have to like load, it would be so annoying. So I guess this version of this shopping center is best because you could just walk between the shops with no loading. But, I feel like it would be really cool if we could have multiple different lot types in one lot. So if you want to run a library and a house, you could have a house on the library. You know what I mean? I feel like that could be really, really cool. But anyways, here we are working on the music shop, and I really like how that music shop turned out. I kind of went for a more grungy vibe. I kind of wanted this music shop to almost feel like someone's basement. So I added cracks on the walls. There is some industrial vibes here, like the library, but this one is just, it feels more dirty, while the library feels a lot more clean and a lot more cute. The music shop is supposed to feel a little bit grungier. So that's kind of like the vibe that I was trying to go for. The music shop is one of those shops that really you can't go there to do pretty much anything unless you want to play the piano and stuff like that. But, I thought it would look good there, so that's what I added. The same thing goes for this plant shop. You can't actually go here and buy a plant, but I thought it looked good, so I added it anyways. So yeah, there are a few shops in this shopping center which are basically non-functional, but they looked good, so I added them anyways. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed because I feel like it came and went pretty quickly, but below this flower shop there is an arcade, so you could come here with your Sims and have fun in the arcade. I did that recently in one of my Let's Play videos, and it was pretty fun. So there's a lot to do in this build. But anyways, we are going to jump into the game to tour the build because I feel like screenshots won't cover everything, so we're just going to jump straight into the game and start touring. Okay, so when you first load into the lot, this is what you see, the front of the building, and I kind of wanted to go for an industrial vibe with this building. I don't know, in my mind, maybe back in the day, this used to be a factory of some sort, and maybe somebody purchased it recently and turned it into a shopping center. I think that's kind of like the backstory I have for it, because it does kind of look like a factory if you look at it from far away, but just like a converted factory. And I absolutely love how this looks. I love it. I really, really love it. I do kind of wish we had a bigger sign, like a square sign that we could have put there, but we don't have that in the game. So I had to do that, which I'm completely cool with. But anyways, yeah, let's, do a little bit of a walkthrough. So when you first go up the steps, there is a library over here. So you go into the library, there's some books here that you could like purchase. There's a counter. There's some bookshelves over here. Oh, I completely forgot to change the color of these chairs. Well, that's something I have to do. Those chairs are still green. They're supposed to be yellow. So this is the library. There's some books there that maybe the librarians have to put on the shelves. You go upstairs, and upstairs is where I decided to put all the computers and everything. So there's like a bunch of computers here. And, I left this decal on the wall. Maybe this used to be, I don't know, some sort of flour mill, right? Because that's what that looks like. So yeah, I'm still trying to go for that theme that this used to be a factory before it was converted into a shopping center. So yeah, up here in the second floor of the library, there's just some computers and some more bookshelves. Now let's go back downstairs and go across here. So yeah, we just go across here, and there's the gym. Now, I do want to apologize to you guys. This is the first time I've ever done a walkthrough of one of my builds. I usually just show screenshots at the end of it, at the end of the video. So I feel like this is sort of awkward for me to do. This isn't even the main entrance. I guess the main entrance of the gym would be over here, and this is where you would show your membership card or whatever. And then you could just walk through here. There's some gym equipment here and here. There's some TVs. Obviously, the giant mirrors that I feel like every gym has for some weird reason. I guess people like to check themselves out while they're doing exercise. Some drinks here. And then you go upstairs and there's more gym equipment. Oh, hi, dude. There's some more gym equipment here and some changing closets. I guess you could like hang up, I don't know, your coat or something. I don't know. I just added that there because I thought it made sense. Over here there's some seating areas and some more gym equipment. But yeah, I kind of wanted this gym to feel high-end, like I mentioned in the speed build portion of this video. I just kind of wanted it to feel like a high-end gym. Now, you can exit through here, and go this way. Now, if you go over here, this is where the child's play area is. Now, I did decide to paint the ceilings with clouds because I thought that would be cute for a kid's play area. I guess the parents could sit here or whoever's watching the kids, and the kids could go in here and play. And if you go across the kids' play area, here is the arcade. And there's just 3 arcade machines, some vending machines, some comic books, I guess. So you could just chill here and have fun, I guess. Now, if you go across from the arcade area, there is the little spa here, so I guess you could just check in or just wait here, and then you go back here. They'll massage your feet or your back. Now, I kind of feel like it would be a little bit awkward getting your back massaged while someone's standing right there getting their foot massaged, but that's okay. That's okay. And over here, there are some showers and a place to wash your hands. Now, across from the spa, I kind of wanted it to look like a shop. I kind of wanted this to look like a shop if you were just passing by it, but it is the bathrooms. There's a nice bathroom here, the toilets, it's a pretty nice little fancy little bathroom. Now, when you leave the bathroom areas, you could go back here or this way, whichever way you decide, and go up the stairs. Now, if you go up the stairs, you'll end up at the bubble tea place, which I absolutely adore. It's so bright and colorful in here. It feels very cheery. I love all the pinks, the blues, the purples. Is this blue? I guess it would be more green, right? But anyways, you know what I mean. I love the greens, the pinks, the purples. I think this place is so cute. I love how this place turned out. And if you were walking up here, you could actually go this way. Ooh, that made me dizzy. And enter the library from the second floor. But on the opposite side, I decided against not adding a walkway in the middle because I thought it looked better without one. But I do think it would kind of be annoying if you were at the bubble tea place and then you wanted to go to the music store because you would have to go down the stairs, go this way, go up these stairs, and then you'll be on the opposite side. But that's okay. That's completely okay. Anyways, on the opposite side, here is the little flower shop. I decided to just go all out and put so many flower pots in here, and I absolutely adore it. I think it's so cute. It looks really green and lush in here. I absolutely love this little shop. And next to the shop, there is the music shop that I kind of wanted to feel more grungy. So as you can see, the ceiling isn't really done. There's cracks on the walls. There's like stuff on the walls. You could buy a violin or a piano or some music stuff here. Now, I was going to get that basement clutter kit, I think it's called, and add those vinyl records down here. But I didn't buy that kit because I decided that I wanted to buy food instead, and I ate out at a Chinese restaurant using the money that I was going to use for the kit. So yeah, I had a choice, either eat Chinese food or buy the kit, and I chose Chinese food. But when I do buy the kit, that will be filled up with some vinyl records. But yeah, I think that is everything. I think that's the entire shopping center. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think it's really cute. I love how this turned out. I love it. I love it. I really like how this turned out. It's exactly what I envisioned in my mind. I did want to build something made out of bricks with like an industrial vibe, but was recently turned into a shopping center, and I was able to accomplish that. I do want to apologize if this walkthrough was a little bit awkward. It's just I've never done a build walkthrough before. I've only really shown screenshots at the end of videos, so this is completely new to me, and I'm feeling a little bit awkward right now. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this speed build and enjoyed this build or this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.